In a quiet town lived a small family, a husband named Arman, his wife Neela, and their little son Ryan. At the beginning of their marriage, their life was full of happiness. They loved each other deeply, and when their son was born, their joy seemed complete. But as the years passed, things slowly began to change. Arman became very busy with his work. He worked long hours and came home late every night. He believed he was doing all this for his family so they could have a better life. On the other hand, Neela felt lonely at home. She spent most of her time taking care of their son and the house. She wished Arman would spend more time with them, talk with them, and understand her feelings. Small misunderstandings slowly turned into arguments. At first, the arguments were small, but with time, they became more frequent and more serious. Both of them felt that the other person did not understand them anymore. Their little son, Ryan, often sat quietly in the corner of the room when his parents argued. He didn't fully understand what was happening, but he felt the sadness in the house. One night, after a very big argument, Neela said with tears in her eyes, "Maybe it's better if we separate. We are hurting each other every day." Arman was silent. He didn't say anything, but deep inside he felt pain. Still, both of them were tired of the constant fighting. A few months later, they decided to divorce. After the divorce, Neela started living in a small apartment with Ryan. Life became harder for her because she had to manage everything alone. Arman also felt an emptiness in his life. The house that once felt warm and full of life now felt quiet and lonely. But the person who suffered the most was little Ryan. He missed the days when his parents laughed together. He missed sitting between them during dinner. Sometimes at night, he would look at old family photos and quietly wipe his tears. One day at school, the teacher asked the students to write about their happiest memory. When Ryan read his story in front of the class, his voice trembled. He said, "My happiest memory was when my mum and dad were together. We used to eat dinner together and laugh. I wish we could be a family again." The teacher felt emotional after hearing this. She later shared the story with both Arman and Neela during a parent meeting. When they heard their son's words, both of them became silent. For the first time, they truly realized how deeply their separation had affected their child. That night, Arman and Neela talked for a long time, calmly, without arguing. They realized that their biggest mistake was not trying hard enough to understand each other. Over time, they slowly rebuilt their relationship, not perfectly, but with patience and respect. They started spending more time with their son and learning to communicate better. Their family was not the same as before, but it became stronger because they finally understood the value of love, patience, and forgiveness.